What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. What's up, Renegades, the book club? And I don't know if the Skinner's brothers have like a name of their fan base or anything like that, but we back. We got another Ren and the Skinner's brothers track. This is Truth or Dare. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. And my bad, I have been semi MIA. I had my homeboy's wedding to go to, and that was super, super fun. I was in the tux for the first time. Crazy. But what I've been digging so far from Ren and the Skillers Brothers collaboration has been fire, especially that Control Alt Delete. So this is number 3, and Truth or Dare is interesting. I have a lot of just crazy stories as far as Truth or Dare. If you have some stories, let me know in the comment, man. Truth or Dare is fun. I will just say that Truth or Dare is definitely fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this music video. So let's see. 3:13 a.m.
Can't lie, I wasn't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in. I got dinks in my arm, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins.
Turn up the tape and the CD player. Man, not old school, man, are so out there. Machine Gun Man, I say she don't care. Yeah, is it true for a dare? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. Or fall down like diamond. Can't lie, I heard sirens. We had our backs to the wall, no fighting, right?
Yo, I'm just thinking about like how they got here. You know what I mean? Like, we get as far as the first video, and Ren stumbling out of this place with a woman, getting in a brawl with somebody, and him being picked up by Soul. Now, and then we get them going to this convenience store, getting a couple things. Ren getting the medication, and saying $40, saying. And we get them, pill it out. So now we're here. And the vibe is dope because this particular, I'm listening to the beat and it sounds like this blend of cultures. Like I hear a little reggae influence. I hear a little Latin American influence as far as like hearing the way that those horns are sounding. But the groove, there's several points where it's just all like it'll be a certain way and then it'll like inject, just like a little bit of another style. And then the way like how the snares are like it's like this futuristic blend, and I'm digging it. I like the harmonies, that they're able to do. It's just dope. And then just the visuals, it's just all like just learning more and more about Ren. I can almost, just in my opinion, say, like I've mentioned in other videos, the healthiness, the happiness, the togetherness. As a musician, it's very easy to be locked away, and then on top of that, have a condition. But it's like him being able to be surrounded by people and then to create music as well with that. It's dope. It's just really, really dope. I'm digging it.
SB, let me come in. Can't lie, I heard sirens. We had our backs to the wall, no fighting. Right, left, night on the streets of Brighton. Eye for an eye and the world lose sight time. Urukai Titan, moving with the shadows of the night time. Swinging in the gallows, point an arrow at horizon. Pull back, shooting at the moon, that's a night cap.
Mooning at the moon, that's a nightcap. Rin, sir. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Man are so out there. Machine gun man that say she don't care. Yeah, is it true for they are? Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. All fall down like diamond.
Yeah. Yo, let me know. Over at that side of the pod are freaking the jogger suits. Is that a thing? Because I've noticed Ren in several videos rocking as far as the jogger suit. But now I'm seeing more and more people, and I'm starting to think like, is that a thing over there? You know, it's just very interesting to see.
Yeah, feel that pop. Man, I wanna skank a bit. Every day, every night, I wanna feel that trip. I got the loot in my pocket, no man, you know why. I get it, police on my back, and man, you know why. I got a feeling in my bones and in my head. I think I'll take a trip to California. Say I didn't warn ya. Sunshine beaming, depression and torture. Couldn't care what you say though. I'm so stone age, call me Fred Flintstone. Bang, rock, pop, and a little indie. I'm not real that. Wait, let's go from the top, man. Flip it like James Brown. You get me?
Can't lie, I weren't smiling. Had my back to the wall, no vibes in.
I got dinks in my armor, it ain't shining. But we still come through with them top bins. Yeah. Good times, bad times, vertigo. Sometimes high and sometimes low. Eye for an eye, that's blow for blow. All fall, all fall, all fall.
Man, to be continued. I don't know if that dude that was at the whatchamacallit, if that's gonna be something in the next one, like they get into a fight or something with them. I don't know. Let me know if you know the place that they were at. It seemed like such a cool place. And if I'm not tripping, it said, before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles, these are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase, all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So AM. So I don't know. Maybe I read that. Maybe it was actually PM. If it's PM, it would make more sense. But if it's AM, I'm just like, hey, they get down like that over there. No, this was dope. This was dope. I like the continuation of the vibe. I there was just something about that Control Alt Delete that I really, really like. Not that this one is bad or anything like that, but if I'm comparing what I've heard so far, because I don't want it to be like, oh, the next track is better than the last track, different things like that. I'll give y'all like my honest opinion. I still like, out of the three that I've reacted to so far, I still do like Control Alt Delete. But I would say that this was second and the first one was third, as far as just sonically and just, how, I vibed with it. But this song was dope. Several dope witty lines. And I'm differentiating as far as the voices. Because at first, especially like with the harmony, I was just like, wait. Is that Ren or Soulboy? But y'all let me know in the comments and different things like that on Control Alt Delete, which was which. Because it was weird because when I was going back and I was editing it, I noticed because it actually said like Soulboy, and so when I was watching it though, initially my video was like best. So y'all don't see that, but like the video I was actually watching was kind of like glitchy. Like the audio would be playing, but there would be some times where it would just like jump, and I'm like, but watching it back, I'm just all like, oh, okay, cool. It's not like it was too far off. But yeah, no, this was dope. This was dope. California line is dope because it's just I've been to LA so many times, and if he is a herb connoisseur, he's definitely gonna love LA. I that's like when I go to LA, I go to the dispensaries. It is so cheap there. That's why when I was looking at the price that he was paying, I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'm all like, how much was that? Was that just an eighth? Ooh, yeah. No, in LA, I've gotten eights for like $10 from dispensaries. You know what I mean? Like it is wild. It is so wild. But yeah, no, this was dope. This was a vibe. I maybe we need to make this a 2026 thing as far as me coming out there because I wanted to do it as far as the summer, but I'm getting my bearings together, and so I think 2026, maybe even if it was like a summer 2026 type of thing, that way it was preparation, make some build up. I don't know, maybe connect with Red or the Skilled Brothers or just other artists in general that's out there. I got my passport, so I ain't gotta worry about that, you know what I mean? Just let me know. So yeah, venues, artists, um, the casual, fan, if you know of anything, just hit up my email, drop a comment, let me know places I should, be looking to reach out to. Heck, if you even own a venue, you own a bookstore, coffee shop, freaking, let me know. But anyways, y'all. It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Let's get that by the end of the year. I know it's October. We got 2 more months. I'm going to be revving up some stuff, so leave some suggestions, leave some ideas in the comments. And yeah, I've like I said, I just the last couple of weeks have been just blur, but now digging into this. So yeah, let me know, y'all. But hey, have a good one. Peace.